Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Umar Baharom, and I am the Senior Engineer at Standard Imaging. Our topic for today is the Max HD Phantom for MR-guided SRS QA. Before we go to the next slide, I would like to remind everyone that today's webinar will be recorded for future review. If you have any questions, please type them at any time in the dialog box, and I will answer them at the end. Okay, so stereotactic radiosurgery, or SRS, per AAPM report 54, can be done basically in two steps. First is to define the shape and location of the lesion in the stereotactic frame with CT or MRI. And the second is to develop and deliver planned treatment with concentrated dose in the target and steep dose gradient external to the treatment volume. Of course, the rapid dose fall-offs is important to spare the normal brain tissues. We understand that SRS deliver single or hypofractionated dose to the patient, and the dose fall-offs are often steep to avoid organs at risk. In terms of imaging and localization, CBCT is pretty much the gold standard due to the superior geometric accuracy, but MR-guided systems are increasing in adoption since it is better in delineating targets. The Max HD Phantom is the ideal phantom to use for SRS QA regardless of treatment modality. It provides all the tools you needed for an end-to-end SRS QA, whether you are starting a new SRS program, adding or updating your equipment, and for regular physics and QA training. Also, multiple MET SRS cases are more commonly done now, and we will see how QA can be done for this with the Max HD Phantom. Max HD Phantom is a fully anthropomorphic head phantom. It is made of proprietary epoxy resin material, which is stable and machinable. The phantom has a corona cut, you can see here, which gives access to the anterior and posterior inserts, as well as a large film bisecting the C-spine. The phantom was designed to be very user-friendly without the use of any hand tools, and the two halves of the phantom are securely located on dowel pins. The anterior section of the phantom can be lifted off by using the hand holes to access the inserts in film. So radiation therapy and especially SRS are very complex, but the workflow can be boiled down to 4 steps: scanning, planning, localize, and treat. Every stage of the process is very important. Therefore, end-to-end quality assurance is vital, and phantoms have their roles to play in all 4 steps in place of a real patient. One of the unique features of the Max HD Phantom is that it is visible both in MRI and CT. This is one of the first SRS Phantom to do so, which allows the user to confidently test the imaging and treatment delivery systems for SRS. Of course, the Phantom can be localized with CBCT and other KV or MV imaging systems as well. The idea of purchasing an anthropomorphic Phantom is so that the critical bony anatomy are present for localization, dose delivery, and verification. So another unique feature of the Phantom is that it is machined such that all of the inserts and dose measurement points have minimal impact on bony anatomy. For example, the C-spine and spinal cord are completely preserved by shifting the ion chamber insertion point laterally on the neck. And the anterior and posterior pockets are offset to fit brain volume, as you can see here. So this is another set of images. You can see how well the Phantom resolved in both MR and CT. And on the right, there are the fused images. And from these images, you can see that there are multiple targets that you can plan for and deliver those for multiple MET SRS cases. The Phantom can be set up in many ways to ensure consistent and repeatable setup. Max HD Phantom is machined with a flat surface on the posterior of the head. So it will lay flat on the couch top without using any cradle. Laser alignment marks are machined, which are coincident to the center target in the brain. To mimic a patient treatment, you can form thermoplastic masks on the Phantom. And the surface of the Phantom has a matte finish, so that the Phantom can be used with surface-guided systems like Align RT or Catalyst, either with an open mask or maskless system. If you like, you can also secure the two halves of the Phantom with the included elastic nylon strap. You kind of see here. So again, Max HD can be imaged with CT and MRI. It comes standard with a Winston-Lutz cube, and an interior 3D film target cube, a posterior target cube, and a single ion chamber cavity. With this, a total of 4 targets can be planned with the standard configuration. If you opt for the optional 3D film stack cube, a total of 13 targets can be planned. The Max HD Phantom comes with a comprehensive set of inserts. The ion chamber adapter is inserted from the neck and extends all the way into the cranial vault. The anterior 3D film target insert has a 1-inch acrylic sphere target with 2 orthogonal films, and the posterior film insert has a 5/8-inch acrylic insert target with orthogonal films. And the center and offset Winston-Lutz cube insert has a 1/4-inch target for both a single and multiple target Winston-Lutz test. It can also be used by itself since it has the laser alignment marks machined onto the surface. So with the Phantom, it's included 5 sets of custom cut graphchromic films. 10 calibration strips are also included to create the calibration curve for the batch of film. These are precisely cut, laser cut films and ready to use. And if you require more films, you can contact us to purchase the refill packs. So for the Symmetry, you have many options. Of course, there's ion chamber, and we looked at film as well. You can also opt for TLD or OSLD pockets on the surface of the Phantom. You can machine pockets where you can position OSLD or TLDs. We have strategically positioned the inserts so that you can create a robust multiple met SRS plant. Here on the left, you'll see where the ion chamber is located, and of course the anterior and posterior inserts, as well as the film. So this is a better view of the insert that we have. The anterior film target insert is 6x6x6 cm. The posterior is 4x4x4. And the films are again, cut and supplied by SI. And we include 5 sets of film. So the films are accurately positioned within the insert with dowel pins, and they also only fit one way. And we mark the numbers on the film and on the insert itself. So you really can't get it wrong. This is the ion chamber adapter sleeve. So it's machined for customers specified ion chamber. The active volume is 1 cm from the tip. Again, this is a better view of where the ion chamber is going to be located. So of course, the ion chamber can also be drilled for our W2 scintillator, which is great for small volume dose. For optional accessories, these are some of the things that you can purchase with the Phantom. We have the 3D film stack, which hosts 9 planes of film, which are 5 mm apart. The inserts, this insert can be used to get a 3D dose distribution for a larger target or multiple targets at once. All the films are cut with unique dowel pin locations, and they're also engraved with the numbers matching the plates. We have another insert here. It's called a nanodaf insert, which is an OSLD insert it's a film stack. Well, it's a stack of OSLD inserts. And again, the entire Phantom and inserts are toolless. So these are just clips that hold all the pieces together. You can also opt for a optional ion chamber location, which can be drilled on the left side or right, patient right of the phantom. So if you like to have more measurement locations, you can do that. So again, this is another picture of the film stack. Very precise film locations, unique. You can't mess it up. Or the film only fit in one location within the film stack. Okay, this is the NanoDAF. You can also see the images here where we position the OSLDs within the insert. So again, this is the optional ion chamber location. So the standard one is here on the right, and then this optional one on the left. So in summary, Max HD is a comprehensive and versatile Phantom. It can be used with conventional and MR Linux. The Phantom comes with a range of inserts and many targets for robust multiple met QA, so you can be confident in starting a new SRS program in your institution. So that's it for my presentation for the webinar today. Thank you for staying until the end. If you have any questions, please take a moment to type them in the chat. And as you do that, I would like to take a moment as well to let you know that we have other webinars scheduled that you can sign up for. So you can visit our website at standardimaging.com/webinars to sign up for future webinars. So I'll look at some of the questions we have. So we have a question if we drill for other manufacturers of ion chambers. Yes. So yes, so the Phantom can accept a wide range of ion chambers from other manufacturers. Yes. All right. I think that's it for the questions. So again, I want to thank you everyone for joining the webinar, and please take a moment to visit our website. Of course, we have other products as well, and feel free to sign up for the webinars in the future. Okay, thank you so much everyone for attending and taking your time today, and have a good day.